The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the Morning Crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
And with a morning like this, let's get into it. I haven't done this in a while.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I think you better quit. Let it slip, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip.
Okay, let's get it going here. It's 30 below wind chill in some areas of the city, 4 below also. Again, depends where exactly you are. But deal with it. We all got to get out there and get here and go get them. Go get them. Even though CPS canceled schools today and your kids' schools canceled today too?
I can't. So I was just looking at how many days, because he's just not been at school at all.
Right.
So obviously they had 2 weeks off for the holiday. So it's the Christmas week and then that first week. Okay, fine. And then first week back, they have 2 snow days. And then they have MLK Day off, and then today got canceled. So in 3.5 weeks, he's gone to school 3 days.
Nice.
I'm I'm going to start losing my mind.
Let me ask a question.
What?
So since the whole pandemic thing and they work from home, is he doing school from home or is this canceled? Well,
and
whoa.
so, okay, here's the deal. It's it's all fun and games until you lose several weeks of summer because schools, they kind of do one of 2 things now. They either do the e-learning thing, right, where you e-learn from home so you don't have a snow day, right?
Yeah.
Or, which is very challenging. I'm not saying that that's easy. Or you get snow days, but they tack on to the end of school.
So you got to make them up.
We keep getting updated schedules, so he's going to be in school longer. And there's no such thing as a freebie, right? It doesn't exist. So I'm okay, you think it's cute now, you're going to hate it when it's finally warm out and you could be at the pool playing with your friends and running around. And it's
I'd
it's a no-go.
I'd rather e-learn right now than.
What's the thing is he's also coming off of a really long break where he's in elementary school. And I think there's a lot of elementary school kids who love school.
Yeah.
You're still at the art project-y with friends, music class. It's still kind of fun. So he's getting bummed out because he's I want to see my friends. I'm stuck home again.
Right.
And I'm I'm back at you, buddy.
Well, Johnny, there's no trigonometry going on. They're chit-chatting and playing stuff.
Right. He's not doing book reports.
Yeah,
So he's
come
I
on.
want to go.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's what's going on. Because it's funny because CPS did not cancel classes Friday when it was a blizzard, and then they canceled them today because they're cold. Because I get it, kids got to take a lot of kids take the train or buses, CTA buses to school.
So here's my thing with that is that this is my question is when kids get older, it's different because your kids could be home alone. So at a certain point in junior high / high school, they could be home and you could go to work, right? But my kids' elementary school got canceled because of the bus thing, right? Because kids have to wait outside and that's dangerous. But I know for a fact those parents are well, wouldn't it be easier if in a way buses got canceled and it was you're gonna have more homework if you're gonna stay home because you can't get them there, but you're gonna have to stay home with your kid at that age. So you're gonna have to find a babysitter, or you have to stay home. I think finding a ride to school is easier than finding an entire day's worth.
You guys could carpool, find somebody in the neighborhood, take all 6 kids in or something like that.
I just feel because they're not gonna stay home in 4th grade by themselves the entire day while you go to work.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, it's a mess.
So it's I don't know. I feel we could have still had school, but the buses could be canceled. For that age range, because in high school they could stay home alone.
I'll tell you, I ain't giving up a day in June. If I was a kid, I'd want to do the e-learning right now today. I want to just do that every time instead of. I don't even know how that works. They have an iPad or something where they get their homework on it.
My kids' school has something called Chromebooks. They're almost like Googly laptops.
Oh yeah.
So they have those.
They give them those.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
God.
Yeah, well, taxes.
I mean, I couldn't get a second practice jersey on the basketball
we used to have
team.
computer labs, remember? When you
Yeah,
have to go
computer
use
labs.
You have to like wait when you had a project, like to use a computer in the computer lab at the library.
And someone was always slow on that computer.
Oh, they're playing games. You have a project. So come on.
Looking at porn. Come on.
That didn't happen.
That can happen.
Who's on Pornhub in the library?
Not me. Not me.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and coming up on a fact that makes your brain go, I'm not even sure this is one of those facts. I'm going to be honest with you. I like the tease.
Like a good one?
It's a really crazy thing, but with the dangerously cold temperatures out there this morning and really the rest of the week and over the weekend, obviously, that there's something you should be doing to your house to protect it. And I didn't know this. It relates to something I have heard of, but I was doing it wrong. And you're probably doing it wrong, too, to protect your house right now in the cold. And so I'm going to give you this fact coming up at 6:30.
What do you mean protect your house?
Like, there's things that you do. I don't know how much more I want to give right now. I'm teasing a little bit. From the pipes exploding. I'll just give it right out there. From the pipes exploding.
Okay.
They make it sound like pipes explode constantly.
It's like my fear. I can't have 2 showers running in the house at once because I think my pipes will explode. I swear to God.
See?
Or like if say like the washing machine's running and the dishwasher, someone takes a shower. I'm like, our entire house I think the whole thing's going to explode. I have to leave.
Yeah. And Case left his house and was afraid his house was going to explode when he left, right? Because over the weekend, they thought everything was going to blow up.
Yeah, because I spend the weekends more often than not at my girl's place. So I knew I was leaving Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then part of Monday. And I was afraid that I was going to come back to a house basically in Bikini Bottom all underwater.
Yeah, I know.
So I found the actual answer, and I was wrong. And I'm not sure if all of us were wrong, but we'll give it to you on how to have your pipes
Probably
not
just
explode.
you, if I had to put money down.
Well, you just thought if both showers were on, the house was going to explode.
I still feel that way.
You're wrong.
She's undeterred.
No.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, time for a fact that makes your brain go. Now, for a lot of you out there, it may not be, but I think there's more
That's
of
not
us.
a good tease.
No, I mean, I think there's more of us like us, me, you. You thought if you leave 2 showers on, your pipes are going to explode.
I still think that.
You still think that?
I think it's just a lot on a house
Yeah. Well,
to be pumping out water all over the place.
all you've been hearing about is these frozen pipes. Now they're going to blow up, and you got to sit there and watch them and what you got to do to fix them and make sure it doesn't happen. Well, we're going to lay it down clearly for you so you're not doing what I did over the weekend, which was turn on every faucet and shower in the house to drip.
What?
So you set it to like just dripping, and that's what you're supposed to do to keep the water
That
flowing
sounds
in
like
the
a
pipes.
huge waste of water.
Just a drip, though. It's got to go like boop, boop, boop. But that has to keep the pipes moving, and that way they won't freeze. That was my understanding. Oh, I was wrong.
How would a drip even keep the pipe moving?
It just doesn't. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a plumber. If a plumber wants to check in with us and let us know more, at 312-591-8300. But I've heard that keeps the pipes moving so the water doesn't sit still. As long as it's dripping, it's moving so it won't freeze.
Aren't you doing enough stuff at your house that your pipes are moving? Like, between everyone brushing their teeth and taking a shower and running a dishwasher and running a washer and don't you feel as if, I mean, who's just like not using their pipes? I just don't understand that.
Someone ain't getting any, if you know what I mean. Not
What?
using those pipes, you see?
No, what is you're not getting
the
any?
pipe-
You still gotta like wash a dish, even if you're not getting laid.
I meant the pipes in in your house, in your body.
Oh, it's a completely separate issue, right? I don't know what to do about your internal pipes. This sounds like it shouldn't involve me.
It shouldn't involve you.
I don't want to be part of it.
So here's the deal. Here's what you need to do. And to your point, I think this is mainly for overnight or if you leave the house. Because like you said, you're turning on things here and there, and that should do it enough. But I guess if the water sits still enough for like an hour in these kind of temperatures, that it still could freeze.
Hour?
Even an hour, it could freeze.
No.
Well, if you throw water outside, a cup of water on the porch there, it's going to freeze.
But your pipes are inside.
I know, but they're still cold. The
I don't understand.
The pipes are outside the
So
house, though.
Where?
The water's got to get to your house.
Where are they? What do you mean?
They're underground.
I feel like all my pipes are in my house.
They're not. The water goes to your pond and into the house.
So how are you even supposed to know if one bursts like really far away?
I guess the water won't work, and you'll see some kind of geyser pop up in the air. I'd love a plumber to call up. I've seen pipes explode and explain what happens.
Huh.
But here's what you need to do. you do need to set something to drip, but it's only the faucet that's the furthest from your water source, like your hot water tank when it comes into the house, where the water comes in the house. So, for example, in mine, our hot water heater, hot water tank is by the back door. So the farthest sink is the kitchen. So I just turned that one on now to drip, and it covers all the pipes.
How do you know which one's furthest?
Well, I guess in a house with different faucets, it's kind of hard. You got to take a measuring tape.
Yeah,
and figure it out.
and I'm like, it's on a different, mine's in the basement.
Well, your water tank's in the basement.
Yeah.
So I assume the top floor shower or sink. How many bathrooms you got upstairs?
3.
Damn. You're that case, you got 3 bathrooms upstairs.
She's living a good life.
Yeah,
That's where the majority of our bathrooms are. And that's where all the bedrooms are.
Do you have a couple downstairs or no?
2.
Wow, it's a lot of bathrooms.
Why did you say it like that?
I'm kind of jealous.
That fact made your mind go boom. I just like.
Seriously, forget the other fact. Kenzie's got 5 bathrooms in the house. Jesus.
Well, there's some are half baths though.
Yeah.
So it's calm down.
So, like, is there 3 full baths or 3 and then 2 half baths?
So we have a half bath, like kind of like off the kitchen.
Sure.
Right. So like there's a guest when people come over.
Yeah.
Then we have like a room downstairs, like a guest room.
Sure.
With a bathroom attached to it.
Yep.
Upstairs are where all the main bedrooms are. So like my son and my future son, like the nursery, they have a Jack and Jill.
Oh, they share it, right? That's cool.
And then my husband and I have a bathroom. And then we have another bedroom upstairs. And that has that one's really small though.
Mm-hmm. But it's got a shower in it.
It's
full bath?
Just a shower. So no bathtub or anything. It's like compact.
Still
with,
counts
like
as a full bath.
Yeah. So, but like a very compact bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like sink shower. Like it's tight. So
5 bathrooms over here, Case.
Did you hear what she said during the commercial break? She's got 2 furnaces as well.
2
well, they
furnaces.
both broke.
5 bathrooms, 2 furnaces. I didn't know I was doing a show with a Rockefeller.
No, this is not that big of it. I swear to God, we probably spend the same amount of money. Mind you, I moved out to Elgin. It's just a bang for your buck scenario.
So
We spend an equal amount.
So they're just handing out bathrooms in Elgin.
It's like, Oprah, you get a bathroom, you get a bathroom.
Unbelievable.
It's like, you buy a
How many
place.
bathrooms do you have?
We got 2, but we rent, so we don't own them.
You know what's funny?
We don't own our bathroom. That's not your bathroom,
That's
bitch.
a rented bathroom.
That's somebody else's bathroom.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just using
right.
it.
Kinsey, you know what's funny? You've never been to Brian's house?
No.
His bathrooms are across the hall from one another. They're in the same part of the apartment. They're just across
It's like
the hall.
The whole place is like
You don't have one connected to your room and then the other one's like out.
No, the whole place, it's a Chicago 3 flat, so it's like a mirror. So there's 4 small bedrooms. They're all across from each other, and the bathrooms are all across from each other. It's like a Twilight Zone episode.
I feel like you'd get like lost, like, oh, I meant to go in a room, and then you'd turn around and be like, damn it.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I first moved in there, I almost pissed in the closet because I was a little drunk. I couldn't find the bathroom.
Was this after the Halloween show with Giovanni?
Yes, it was that night a year and a half ago. Wow.
Oh, God. You just
Yeah.
sound like a dream.
His wife was 8.5 months pregnant. Brian comes in drunk from a Giovanni and the Hired Gun show and almost pees on his wife.
There's no way it's that challenging in that square footage to find the restroom, and there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them right across from each other.
You know what my big thing was? So when I lived downtown, like solo dolo, right? I had a 1-bedroom.
Right.
And my biggest thing on my list was finding so many 1-bedrooms, the bathroom's attached to the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so if
And
someone
I'm
comes
like,
over, they gotta go through your
no,
bedroom to go to the
I
bathroom.
don't. I hated that
Yeah.
so much. I'm like, I do not want people walking through my bedroom to go to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Seems too personal. It's
Yeah.
uncomfortable. I hated it. That was like my biggest thing is I'm like, where's the bathroom? Like when
Yeah.
I would walk into it, I hated that setup so much.
There's some weird ass floor plans
There
in
are
Chicago.
weird floor plans.
When I owned my condo back in the day, the deck was off of the main bedroom where I had a barbecue grill. So if I had people over, they had to walk through the same thing you had. They had to walk through the bedroom to go get a burger out on my deck. And I just felt like they were all looking at my bed going like, well, nothing's happening in there. I just felt like I was being judged every time they walked through the bedroom.
Well, you probably left the blow-up doll on the bed, which is really uncomfortable.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and love hearing from you after a long weekend, especially. Hope you did get a holiday weekend, some time off. And give us the highlight of your weekend, 312-591-8300. Text or call. I'd love to hear your voice. Make sure I get a proof of life on that, too. So, Kenzie, what was the highlight of your weekend?
So I was really excited. Last night I had a breastfeeding class at the hospital, and I was excited to go to it. And I had told my husband, like, we've done the hospital tours and stuff together, but I'm like, I don't think you need to come to this because it's a breastfeeding class. I'm assuming that's going to land mainly on my shoulders. Okay. So I just wanted to go and like, get the information and feel like I had some concept of what I was doing, right?
Sure.
So I show up and I walk in and all the chairs are paired up. And I'm like,
Oh. Okay.
she goes, are you going to be attending this class alone? And I'm like, I hate this question immediately. And I go, yeah. I didn't think we'd be bringing our significant others because it's a breastfeeding class. Do you think everyone else is going to? Of course, I'm the first one there. She goes, most people come with their supportive partner.
Did you say it both ways, snarky, like you're here alone, and most people bring their partners?
I was like, oh, okay. And then, I proceeded to be the only person who didn't bring their significant other.
Wow.
You could feel the pity in the room because they had activities for the husbands and the dads.
Yeah.
Like they had a whole and I'm like, okay, per usual, I guess I'll just do both things now. I can do the mom thing, and then I'm like, okay, I'm swamped with activities now.
All right, people with a husband now, they should grab your shoulders. You over there, just pretend someone's caressing you.
Someone cares about you. So she was just like, she would go, now this is for all the dads, and then she'd look at me, she goes, or supportive persons in your life, and I'm like, you know what? So annoying.